It's week 6 of the National Football League, and this one features Kyron Williams. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Rams.
They start to drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 13 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
Just noticed that touchdown on the ground last week. And most guys I know, they want to get in the brown numbers. So, 10 is really the goal. And this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense and try to get him in there at least twice in this game.
That one good for 26 on a first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Done a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. From the 41, here's second down and 5. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught. Touchdown. His fifth touchdown now on the year. The drive will start with Connor, and not much to speak of. Called a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers there for Connor in last week's game. 17 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just the back gain big yardage, they're seeing the offensive line really in sync.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left them a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
You see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different people.
And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. As 7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Murray now on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. Murray again. This is Connor. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Good pickup by Connor. Such an easy player to root for. And in 2022, he really been a great deal to the Cardinals offense with almost 800 yards rushing. His veteran presence invaluable as they look for a bunch of changes on offense.
He's got room at the 30, and he'll be taken down at the 26. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first and 10 is Connor. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you want to do here on second down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The offense on third down has been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Murray. Off the screen pass, incomplete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own
Michael Carter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by a Michael Carter touchdown reception. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And we look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Up to a fast start, you got their featured guy going, now everyone else should have opportunities.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams
side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Murray now on first down. That's complete to McBride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. To throw, it's Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And it'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First down, Murray. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm. And nowadays, we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
And they'll turn it over game, trying to get in. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now Prater to end the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Stafford on first down. And this one's incomplete.
A good job with coverage there that took away his top read on the play. So he went through his progression and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They'll get this one to Cup complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Pass taken in. Ball's still tied in. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Stafford looks to throw again. Pass complete there to McCool. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throw left side complete to Cup. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now here's the timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
We did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. There still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half
of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at the premium here. Second down, Murray sets to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, get right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
On first and 10, here's Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's the drive. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. It was a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Touchdown! James Conner, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Prater on to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalposts, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, 3rd and 10, you look over, and you got the punt team getting loose on the sideline. So that puts added importance on this play. You certainly don't want to see them on the field. And after a couple of incompletions, 3rd time's the charm as they get the hook up here and pick up the first down.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Okay, he didn't put that all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
On second down, here's Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cardinal offense takes back over. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up and just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive. It allows them to double-digit snaps. You need to score your not just to follow momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
On second down, Connor looking for space. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, it usually doesn't work very well. And we saw Matt Quinn come up right through those attempted goals.
Third down throw, misses the target, incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Gets past one man. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Rams are going offense here with the 1st and 10. So here are the Rams to take over. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And the throwing the open man, that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, the team would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with a switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On first down, Stafford here. Short throw, it's Higbee. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him out man-to-man and try to limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, make a good basket pass.
Back-to-back receptions for him. It's another first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. At the 10-yard line. A give to Williams, running right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Stafford on 3rd down. Touchdown, Rams! Fourth touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting it, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuck to the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Arthur, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Here's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. They let go of the head of the slot. Catches another one.
I think this comes over the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making a connection.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. The defense delivers a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at the yard. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance, but that short, I do question the call. Run the
This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full time.
There he goes right side. And they can't bring him down. And he's finally taken down. Before he reaches the 14. A big play there for LA. 58 yards.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Bananas Higby, the tight end. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. You have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll run again. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter play. And his kick here is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one seems going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
There's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He's got the play, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. That's caught in by Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's 1st down. Now Murray. That one tipped and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. Back to throw. Murray. His throw incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is technically 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Escapes the sack. That one caught on the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So illegal touching, not one you see often. It's going to wipe away a first down.
Very simply, if you're a receiver, you can't set foot out of bounds and then be the first to catch the football. Side judge, right there on the play, made the call.
Prater's kick is good. And now we're back within 6 now. So that, Charles, season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is what we
as they take the knee. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Rams, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-0.